Hey guys, Vegathron here. In this series, we'll be going through each and every charm in Hollow Knight. But this won't just be your normal charm guide, we'll be going deeper than ever before, by the numbers, to uncover absolutely everything we can about each charm, and you can expect the same thing when Silksong comes out. Now, without further ado, let's get into the episode. Kingsoul. This charm costs 5 notches and passively generates soul. This charm is obtained by finding both white fragments, one in the Queen's Garden from the White Lady, and the other in the White Palace. Once both are collected, they will combine and turn into Kingsoul. Kingsoul generates 4 soul every 2 seconds. This means you can heal or cast a free spell once every 16.5 seconds, although you'll have to wait for the last tick, so in reality, this may become 18 seconds if you had exactly 0 soul previously. This makes it well suited for platforming segments as well as spellcaster builds, but there are a few problems with this. For starters, it's found so late into the game that it's very likely you've already done every difficult platforming section. And then there's that nasty notch cost. At 5 notches, it's the most costly charm in the game to use, and while its effects are good on paper, instantly wiping out 5 notches hamstrings any would-be builds and relegates it only to really being useful for playing super cautiously in the delicate flower delivery. It does have some synergy with Glowing Womb, as it cancels out the soul drain from spawning hatchlings, but even here, we're left with the same problem, not enough notches to fill the build out. Since Kingsoul generates soul passively, and not on a per hit basis, it's a bit trickier to compare it with other soul generating charms. We can however see how many hits you'd need to match the soul generation of 2 per second. Only counting bonus soul from a given charm, and not the base amount, you would need to hit something once every 1.5 seconds with Soul Catcher or the Weaveling Grub Song combo, once every 4 seconds with Soul Eater, and Dream Nail something once every 16.5 seconds with Dream Wielder. So if you're in a fight where it's difficult to land shots, the soul generation isn't that bad. Of course, all of these options cost significantly less notches. Kingsoul is a great looking charm, and is a cool and unique idea, and I get the Pale King was all about no cost being too great and all, but I've got to disagree with him here. Kingsoul cost is too great for what it does, and it's just not worth using over charms that achieve similar results for far less commitment. Speaking to the White Lady does unlock some additional dialogue with her, which is kinda cool, but otherwise its main use is for unlocking a secret area in the Abyss, which leads us onto our lucky last charm. Oh, and Kingsoul has no special interactions. Void Heart. This charm costs 0 notches and is always equipped once found. It causes shades in the void to become passive. This charm is found in a secret area in the Abyss. This area is only accessible with Kingsoul equipped, and you'll need to Dream Nail the egg with an Awoken Dream Nail. Void Heart causes shades, including the ones you leave behind after dying, to no longer attack you. Furthermore, your shade will be set to 1 HP, meaning you only need to hit it 1 time to get it back. The tendrils that rise out of the void in the Abyss will also become passive. Void Heart replaces Kingsoul upon obtaining it, and becomes permanently equipped from then on. Luckily though, it doesn't take up any notches, giving it the title of the cheapest charm in the game. As we discussed, Kingsoul is of limited use anyway, so it's not really a big loss. There isn't really a lot to say about Void Heart. It's mostly there for story related reasons, and unlocks a different ending and boss, although it is a nice quality of life feature to not have your shade fight back when you die. Void Heart unlocks additional dialogue when speaking to Gigi, Jin, the White Lady, Hornet, and Bardoon. Void Heart has no special interactions.